I got scissors. You got
Ooh.
scissors.
Well.
So I guess we have to do it again.
You'll have to watch our next video to see who wins the tiebreaker.
Yeah. That's gripping television.
Has it been that long of a weekend?
Put the Netflix down and just watch us play scissor, paper, rock.
Yeah.
We are pretty competitive, though. So...
Air hockey?
Yeah. There might have... Yeah.
Blood was drawn. Just saying.
We get pretty into it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, hey, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Yes.
And
some of you may already be on the road.
Yeah,
some of you
if you're traveling.
Yeah, or some of you may already be locked down.
Where you're not traveling.
Well,
so isn't it weird?
The kids will be just...
The conversations we've had to have and everything are just so weird. But go ahead. We're in kind of a unique spot because we don't have a lot of family nearby. So it's generally just our immediate, us 10 kids and my mom, which is Thanksgiving for 13, but it's just normal. Yeah. So.
No, what I was going to say is it's 2020. Yeah. You're getting comfortable with the unknown.
That's true.
You know?
Yep.
It's a great year to learn to be flexible.
I keep telling my kids, be comfortable being uncomfortable.
I point to the bamboo. It blows in the wind. It's flexible. It's not all rigid.
I'm dropping stuff on the ground. Anyway, so I titled...
Quick tip.
Quick tip. Okay. Oh, we have a quick tip?
Yeah.
I forgot my quick tip. What's my quick tip?
Be like the bamboo.
Oh, blow in the wind.
Well, thanks. No, that is not... This week's quick tip will be brought to you by Brian. We'll be talking about be flexible, be patient, but be flexible. Okay. Don't be rigid.
That's great. That is great advice. That's great.
Okay, see?
Okay.
If you're all rigid and it has to be my way, guess what?
I know. You'll break.
You're brittle and you break.
Okay. So...
Be young and growing. There you go.
It's getting a little late. I might be getting a little punchy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you don't even know what I titled this video.
I have no idea what it was.
So I said, what is your favorite thing that you're bringing? And it's...
Oh. Wow.
Bringing to Thanksgiving dinner. And so this year I thought I would make it a very trainable time because, like I said, we don't have a lot of family. So unlike, traditionally every family unit's in charge of like bringing different dishes, it's always pretty much just been what I cook, and my mom will bring a couple dishes, but it's pretty much we're doing turkey and all the desserts and everything, and that's just the way it is. And of course we keep finding new things that we add to what are the must-haves for Thanksgiving. So I now have 3 children living outside my house, and so
time to adult
and start bringing food, right? So I wrote out the menu of the things we always have to have, and
these are the list is actually titled non-negotiables.
Well, kind of.
Yeah,
they're kind of non-negotiables. Okay, so I took a picture and I sent it to him and I said, "Let me know what you want to bring." I said, "Feel free to deviate, however you might incur wrath from others, because that's just fact." And
one does not touch the non-negotiables.
And so 2 of them picked something that wasn't even on the list.
But did not pick anything on the list.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, I'll bring this."
And then one of them just kind of gave us grief that we've kind of been giving him hate, like, ever since, about having to, like, go to the store and just purchase something pre-made. We're like, why is this hard? And so my list of, like, what I actually have to cook has not changed. I don't understand this. I have 3 children outside the house, and yet I'm still cooking the same amount of food. So, but what is the one dish that we have every Thanksgiving that you're, like, most excited about?
It's not the turkey. Let's see.
Although he does chase me around the kitchen with a raw turkey every year, and the children think that's hysterical. Puts his hand up the turkey and chases me.
Okay. It's clean. So it's right after I'm done washing it.
We brine our turkey, by the way. Alton Brown's brined turkey we find is the best.
Yeah, I already printed out a copy of the recipe.
And he prints a copy every year, and I've got like 14 copies of this recipe now. I'm like, stop printing it. We've got it.
Okay.
We've got it. I know.
Oh,
he
goodness.
hasn't printed it. But what are you looking? Is it a dessert?
No, actually, probably more of some of the, like our green beans.
Our
are
green bean
always good.
casserole is kind of the bomb. I did a video on it last year.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it's a healthy version. You're not using the can.
But
Soup.
it's good.
It's good. So,
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
yeah, the green bean casserole. I mean, we call that vegetable candy because it's so good.
It's really good.
Yeah, I really like that. Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
That type thing. Yeah. So let me know what your favorite thing is.
And desserts.
What are the must-haves? Well, yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So,
So,
this...
a couple things. As Lane was talking about the long list of things. So Wednesday is our big cooking day.
Yeah.
So we've embraced it. It's the glorious day of cooking.
Glorious day of cooking.
So.
Yeah, because I try not to cook too much on actual Thanksgiving because that really sucks the joy out.
Because the birds cooking and last minute. There's enough,
Yeah.
with all the dishes, there's enough last minute stuff that it still takes
Everything
forever.
has to heat, but I try and get all the desserts done.
And
everything.
then one of our traditions is, as best we can, is Friday is the glorious day of nothing.
Yeah.
Which started, I don't know how many years ago.
A couple years ago when we were just super, super busy with all the kids' activities and everything.
Yeah. I mean, every single day of the week we had to be somewhere.
Right.
And it was funny because this was early. This was like in mid-September. We're like, how is it this busy already? And we looked at the first day we didn't have an obligation to be somewhere, and it was the Friday after Thanksgiving. We're like, wow, that's.
So we called it the glorious day of nothing.
And we protected it because people would want, hey, let's get together. You know, it was like, no, what? No.
So now that's one of our traditions.
Yeah.
Glorious day of nothing. So last year for Thanksgiving, I was in Paris. So
yeah, it was a little busy around here.
That was a little different. That was really
different.
cool. It was really awesome. Really glad I got to do that. But
that was very cool. And we stalked
totally funked up my hair. Anyway, but another Stump family tradition is Thanksgiving morning.
Oh. Right.
We have Charlie Brown breakfast where the kids have
buy what we needed to.
Oh, God.
And we just remembered we were at the store today and didn't buy those items.
Didn't buy the stuff. Okay,
I'm
making a
taking
note. Okay, so what it is pretzels and popcorn and jelly beans and toast, just like the Charlie Brown meal that they have in the cartoon. So that, honestly, the children probably look more forward to that than anything else. They love that.
Yeah.
But we will be buying that tomorrow.
Well,
Good thing. I'm glad I told you about that.
I know.
Because now we
great.
remembered. So, anyway, but a little spazzy. All right. So this weekend, we had an amazing time yesterday. Our kids' dance studio did kind of a preview performance, a slightly shortened performance of their Nutcracker, which is already a shortened performance. It's about 45 minutes long, but the one they did yesterday, basically, if you're not familiar with Indianapolis, in downtown Indianapolis, we have a mall, and there's something called the Arts Garden that's actually over a street. And it's for concerts, or sometimes they have art displays and stuff like that, and so they let us perform there every year. And because with everything going on, that was looking really questionable. But I just gotta really shout out to our dance studio, Village Dance Studio in Whitestown. The director, Tracy, has pretty much been, come hell or high water, these kids are going to perform because they have worked so hard, and they've been all very careful and trying to stay healthy, and, you know, so they dance with masks on 100%. If they're not, you know, and they dance apart and everything just so they can continue to dance. So much has been canceled in their world. Yeah. This was one thing that we didn't want canceled, and no one's been sick. They've, you know, it has worked. And so they were able to put on that preview performance. Hopefully the longer performance in December will still be able to go on. But it was amazing.
Yeah.
And
the kids did an amazing job.
I mean, these guys are just incredible. So I will probably be spamming my feed with pictures from that very, very soon, because I'm really proud of all of them. pretty much when my daughter comes out kind of towards the beginning, I started tearing up at that point, and her part isn't even sappy, but I started tearing up at that point, and then pretty much boo-hooed for everyone that danced the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So
it was fun because a lot of the dancers we've known for a long time.
Right.
Now. So some of these kids have known each other practically since birth.
Right.
At this point.
Yes. And so watching my son partner my buddy Kim's daughter as the Sugar Plum Fairy, I mean, and just watching, I could choke up and cry right now. So we won't even talk about that. That was amazing. But it just goes to show that even though things are crazy and uncertain, and yes, cases are rising everywhere, stuff can still happen.
Yeah.
I mean, there still can be hope. And so it was just such a bright spot.
Yes.
So, and everyone felt it. And, and the thing is, people are walking by, like, you have where they're performing, and then you have the people sitting, and then you just have random people walking by, and it's just like, that you made their day better, too.
Yeah.
Just because they were able to see kids dancing. So, It was neat. Really neat.
It was very cool.
So, but even though that was going on, you might have been a little distracted.
Yeah, I was.
Because...
So, you know that we've been looking for land in Florida.
But we kind of went on pause, looking...
What? Yeah, I guess...
I mean, we kept looking, but we weren't really pursuing.
Yeah, I guess part of that... Let me back up a little bit, give you some perspective. So we're... Overall, business-wise, we're shifting more towards real estate on some of the things we're doing. And really, I've made it more aggressive here at home.
Mm-hmm.
And looking for land locally and... Oh my word, so many opportunities. And no, it's amazing.
Yeah. This is what we've had to do. I've got the big old sheet that we're trying to get ourselves organized because it's kind of feels like this.
And so when it rains and pours, and here in a good way. I mean, in the amount of opportunity, because I've floated stuff by people that before would have been like no, and everyone's like yes, yeah. What can we do? That'd be great to work with you to get this, do these things.
Right.
And
so we found a couple places locally that we really want to pursue, and we're really excited about that. But
we're working on those. And
Friday morning,
I've got all my feeds that come through for all the new listings that meet all the parameters I put in there. And what pops up? Bing! Property down in Florida that we were looking at this spring.
Back in May.
There was a much higher price and had a dilapidated large building. Big liability. High price and high liability. So we're like, okay, that's
And by the time we were looking at it, it was...
already under contract.
It was already under contract. So it was like, we didn't even pursue it that hard because...
Yeah, we did some initial running the numbers on it and things.
It was never one that we really looked at. But what's happened to it since then?
They demoed the building. So it is a nice, clean lot. So as soon as... My Friday kind of blew up because it hit my feed and I'm like, oh, okay, my schedule just changed dramatically because it's a great price for what you can do on it. Because we've already done the research on the lot. We knew what it was worth. So it came in at a great price. So we submitted a full price offer on Friday.
Yeah. And they've come back and said they wanted to close earlier.
They want to close a little earlier.
So
I kind of pushed it out just because of the holidays and things. And so,
Yeah, so we'll see if they accept. We'll know by the middle of the week.
Could make it a very interesting year.
Yeah. You want to buy a condo in Florida? Might have a townhome.
It's a townhome.
It's a townhome.
Difference?
Yeah.
Big difference?
4 of them.
Yeah.
So,
great
exciting.
Location.
Exciting.
You have to walk about a block and a half to the beach. There is one street to cross, and then you're on the sand in the ocean. So.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see. But the good news is, as we've been talking about, one of the things that's come out because we've missed other opportunities, like we are not doing this fast enough. We have to refine our process to be faster.
Exactly. And so we did. So we're actually in the hunt this time because we
were the second to offer in on the property.
Yes.
But they haven't talked to either. The other one obviously is not as...
And maybe it's not enticing. Full price. I don't know. So...
We'll find out.
So, yeah.
So, big shout out to our realtor down there.
Exactly.
Because he's actually on vacation this week.
And he's like...
I call him on Friday afternoon. He's like, really? I'm trying to get out of the office.
Sorry. But
he likes us.
You just need to get your real estate license in Florida.
There we go.
problem solved.
No, maybe.
Put that on the list. It probably is on the list.
It is on the list.
All right. So anyway, so that's...
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Because wouldn't that be fun? To
be blessed.
It would be. All right. Thanks, Angie. Angie's excited for us.
Woo!
Yes, we got to get you out of that cold place at least a little bit, right? Okay. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving week. We will be coming at you with I don't know what and I don't know when, but we will be doing something.
Definitely not on Friday.
That's true. We'll do our drink video on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glorious Day of Nothing. We got to keep that protected.
That's true. Okay. Yes. So we'll be in our jammies on Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe not appropriate. All right. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Please enjoy and celebrate, and just, we all have a lot to be grateful for.
Yes.
So, all right.
God bless.
Take care, y'all. Bye.
Bye.